Hey guys, it's Alexis. Today we're gonna go ahead and get into one of my favorite haircuts, a butterfly cut. So we've got two sections in the front here. This is gonna be your primary guide for the haircut. And then we've got our back subsections as well. We're just gonna go ahead and make sure everything is well saturated. We want a thorough saturation. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with razor cutting first in the front. I like the razor cut opposed to slide cutting because it adds a lot more texture, a lot more definition, and that's what these haircuts are all about. They're supposed to be like textured shags. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna establish the front guide right in the front of the bridge of the nose here. Grab it, high tension, but I'm gonna loosen up on my tension. Let that bounce back. Now, when I loosen up on my tension in the front here, what we're doing is we're letting any cowlicks expose themselves tight, but then I loosen, just gonna slide that off. Now, the thing I love about a razor is that it's perfectly imperfect. That's my favorite thing to say. So I'm not too worried about everything being perfect and blunt. So when you use a razor, you're gonna go ahead and just use subtle little wrist movements as you're moving down the shaft of the hair. And you're gonna go beyond where your last guide or where your last cut was. Now I'm gonna use a little bit of C shaping. So what I mean by that is that my fingers are gonna naturally shape with the front of the face. This gives it more of a softer look. I'm gonna go ahead and move my fingers forward, like over direction. We're just gonna go ahead and follow that down. Again, I'm gonna watch for my last piece to fall out. I'm gonna pick up where I left off. Now we wanna make sure there's no kinks at the base of the hair here. So what I mean by that is make sure you thoroughly brush it out. Gonna go ahead, let my last piece, my guide, fall out, slowly follow that down. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the back subsections right here and we're gonna over direct. If it feels awkward, you're probably doing it right. And we're gonna do C-sectioning. Over direction helps achieve that nice soft look around the face. Again, when you're razor cutting, you're going beyond your guide. You're just gonna follow it. Once you see it pop out, you know that's where you're gonna make your next cut.